Back here on Mediacom Channel 22, your Cougar Coaches Show with head coach of the Cougars, Bob Burchard. Columbia College, number 18 now, the top 25 poll in the NAIA at 18-5 overall. A 7-0 road trip, 7-0 record rather in the 7 wins in a row. 5-0 in the conference. I'll get this right eventually here. 3 in a row coming up straight on the road, starting over in St. Louis at Harris Stowe and then Park over the weekend. Talk about these next 2 matchups for you guys.
It's a big week, Cosmo. As I said, it's the end of the first round. Harris kind of rounds that out for us. It's a challenging place. I think Harris is a much improved team. I think they have kept a group of guys, core group of guys together for several years now, which hasn't been the norm in that program. So they're more experienced together. I think they, are very disciplined in their play, and they play a lot of zone. And so all these things are reasons why I think they're in the position they're in our league. So I like their team a lot. I think it'll be great competition and tough competition on the road. Last year we had to have an amazing play right at the end. Anike stole the ball to score for us to win there. So we'll be prepared for a great game. And then we follow that up with go back on the road to the other side of the state, right, to Kansas City and Park University. We had a nice game with them here. I think they've got a nice team as well. They're very athletic, and I know they'll be very interested in returning the favor if they can. So we'll see how it goes.
And always interesting, as we've talked before, obviously about the compression of playing teams you're familiar with when it comes to the conference, and you've seen different players now for several years, and now when you play them the second time, especially when it's in their building, it changes things quite a bit as far as the focus and how some of the strategy may go. They're not quite as maybe surprised by a few things or whatever the case may be.
Well, several things occur, but this is happening, of course, all across college basketball right now because there are so few non-conference games. In fact, I was watching Missouri play Texas the other night on TV, and my first thought was, didn't I just see them play each other?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just that short turnaround. And teams are so familiar with each other. You have a body of work now. You have a body of film now. You can see tendencies. You have an idea of player tendencies, team tendencies, and how they're attacking the game. And so every game now is not a surprise,
right?
And so it's a real challenge, but that's what conference play is about. And then once you get through the second round, then you go and play them again in a tournament setting. And so a lot of this has to do with just your team development, who can continue to improve, who levels off, who tails off. We hope we're still on the upward side of improvement. I do think we are. In fact, Coach Dooley and I have talked many times that we have certain players that we really feel are key, that they're on the upswing right now. And that's what you're hoping for because, again, you can't look the same right, all the time. You've got to have guys doing different things for you.
There's Bob Burchard, head coach of the Columbia Cougars. Again, 3 in a row on the road before they are back again at Southwell Complex for the full schedule. And more information on when you can see the Cougars next, both men and women, at Columbia College. Log on ColumbiaCougars.com. Next up, we'll talk to one of the newer members of the Cougars in his second season with Bob Burchard at Columbia College. Hal Payne will join us next here on the Cougar Coaches Show on Mediacom Channel 22.